Yo, ¿cómo están? It's Wild Down Tuesday, and thank you for joining my channel. Please hit the like, press subscribe, and the bell for future notifications. This week's topic is based off someone's question that was asked me last week. Before that, let me look for traffic and move on over here. But the topic is going to be bikers versus clubbers. A guy had a question about the differences between the definitions of a biker and someone that's in a motorcycle club. So let's go. Yo, ¿cómo están? It's Wild Down Tuesday. Again, thank you for joining my channel. So this week's topic, we're going to just get straight to it. This week's topic is bikers versus clubbers. The reason I came up with this topic, after the roundtable this past Sunday, Shaggy brought up the terminology biker and a clubber. And I had someone reach out to me really wanting to know the differences. And obviously a clubber is someone in a motorcycle club. That's what he meant by a clubber. They live a certain lifestyle, a club lifestyle. Does not just necessarily mean a biker lifestyle. That's not a biker lifestyle. That's a motorcycle club biker lifestyle. Let me fix my camera, it keeps vibrating. So there's a big difference. You have guys, they call motorcycle enthusiasts, weekend warriors. Then the guys are hardcore bikers apparently. And then you have the clubbers. And for some freaking reason, people give a little too much advantage toward people in motorcycle clubs and don't give themselves credit. Independent bikers make a majority, over 90% of the biker community. Independent bikers, majority, ride a lot more than some chapters as a whole ride of a motorcycle club. There are some motorcycle clubs that barely get out of the freaking mile radius of their clubhouse. They might bounce to the nearest bar and go to an event. Other than that, they don't do too much. While you have your independent biker who probably rides daily, takes his bike to work, and there's clubbers also that do the same thing, but just so people understand, it's the same in any aspect. You have your weekend warriors of independent bikers that ride their bikes on the weekends. Right? We get it. But some of those guys ride hundreds of miles every weekend. They outdo many chapters of clubs that I know of mileage ridden as a whole. Because you got to remember, people have jobs nowadays, and a lot of these clubs, some are truckers, some they have a bunch of jobs, like weird hours. So Monday through Friday, a lot of them don't ride. If they're not riding their bike to work, they don't ride until the weekend or church. Some of them just take out the bike and polish it, go to church, and go to a bar. So you got to remember, when you look at yourself in the mirror, do not project yourself to look like somebody that you think is supposed to look like. If you're a biker, you're a motorcycle enthusiast, you ride your bike maybe daily to work. I mean, I ride my bike daily to work. It's my main transportation. Do I have a car? Yes, but I'd rather ride my bike any chance I get. There's people that go to events, right? The majority of the people that go to Sturgis, Daytona Beach, the rallies in Galveston, all across, in Iowa, all across the country, they're independent bikers. Majority are independent bikers that cross state lines. So do clubs, but we got to remember, just because you are not in the club does not mean you're not a real biker. And just because you're in the club does not mean you're a real biker. It's just like one of the sayings that BD always says, like, look, a culture vulture, right? And they'll bring that up in the round table, and he has a video probably coming up about that in a follow-up. But there's people that portray themselves to be something they're not in regards toward the club life, the independent bikers, just like anything in life. Just if you love to ride, you ride. You don't have to show off for anybody. You don't have to portray yourself bigger, badder than anybody else. You don't have to try to sell yourself to anybody. Be yourself, wear what you want to wear, act the way you want to act. If you love bikes, and you love wrenching on bikes, types of bikes, and parts of bikes, maybe the engine of the bike. There's things that people know that other people don't. So because you're in the club or not in the club, does not mean anything. Don't think that you're less of a biker if you're not in the club, or you're more of a biker that you're not in the club. Because some people always say, there's always haters about clubbers, and vice versa. There's going to be clubbers that talk crap about independent. At the end of the day, we all have something in common. We love motorcycles. Well, I hope that's the whole point of motorcycle club, right? The whole name is in there, motorcycle club. So you hope that majority of people in the club love to ride and would rather ride than go just to sit at a bar. But that's, like I said, if that's what they want to do, that's cool. That's what they want to do. There's some people that rather just do that and, hang out with the boys, go to the bar, just ride the bike locally. That's fine. That's awesome. And then there's people that just rather ride and avoid the bars and go to restaurants, go to barbecue joints. I know in Texas there's so many barbecue joints. You can go to Lockhart, you can go to Dallas, Austin, all around Texas, all these awesome barbecue places. You can make road trips every freaking week, going to somewhere different. So we just got to get out of our heads of what a biker is, and if you ride another bike other than a Harley, that you're not a biker either. There's so many good bikes out there and so many models that there's a bike for everybody, there's a club for everybody. There's people that don't want to be in the club, don't belong in the clubs, can't function in the club right now. Things change in life. I'm gonna go stop here for a second, grab a drink here, and I'll come right back to the video.
20 minutes later.
Alright, we're back, and like I said, it's Wild on Twos, and let's continue. Hopefully I remember where I left off. Like I said, it's just a rant. I'm just trying to make sure that we understand that we can't judge a book by its cover. We can't judge people. People on Facebook will ask a freaking question or post a picture of their brand new bike, and there'll still be, like, out of 100 comments, 20 comments trying to put down the person for the bike they bought, or for the color of bike they bought, or put down the person for asking a question. Yeah, some questions may be silly, but majority of questions are not that bad in a question, and people will always put something down. But there's always going to be haters in life. There's always going to be people in the comment section talking crap or something of, oh, you're not a biker, this and that, and half of those people don't even ride. Half of the people are not in clubs. Half the people are not even the man that they are. That's why I don't really bother with that. I mean, seriously, I'll have any conversation with someone in person. You can see a lot through a person's eyes as a man himself. So, guys in the comment section, let me know what you guys think. Because I bet there's a lot of majority of the subscribers are people that are not in clubs. You guys probably ride all the time and take trips with buddies and stuff. And then there's guys in the motorcycle clubs. I know some motorcycle clubs that do ride a lot. They ride almost every weekend to different states and back the same weekend. I mean, I'm talking like a freaking 18-hour ride and be there for only one freaking night and come right back the next day. So they pound that road. So we just got to look and make sure that we just treat everybody with respect. That's the main thing, because right now there's a lot of things going on in the biker community, in the MC set, that can hurt us all. And the more that we don't unite, and the more that we just put each other down, we're helping the government, we're helping the feds with laws that they're trying to pass that could hurt us all. Look what's going on in Australia itself. I mean, there's just a lot of things going on, and just people that think that this is happening to just MCs you're not even thinking straight. They're going after people that are just any riders. They're going to profile you based on the way you look. If you look like a biker, you're tatted up, you may be wearing a vest, no patches on it, they're still going to profile you. They're still going to harass you. And if you ride with a group of more of 3-4 people, trust me, it's going to happen. So guys, remember, this Sunday, the pregame is going to be on my channel with Star Bobber. She is an Indian motorcycle ambassador, an Instagram model, with her bikes, and she rides. She has a YouTube channel. She has a good amount of subscribers, followers on Instagram, over 56,000 or so. It's going to be this Sunday at 6 p.m. Central on my channel with Hollywood, and I think Ride the Biker is going to be on there, if I'm correct or not. So it'll be a great show. Then you have the round table with Black Dragon, myself, Hollywood, Big Bone 1%er. So till next week, much love and respect. Peace.